mossy oak, swamp bottom, dewdrop falling. Old Tom answering a hoot house calling. Nothing like the sound when the day breaks. Me and Daddy in the woods on a Saturday. You see, his granddaddy hunted these hills, and I hope someday that my kids will. He said, do me a favor before I'm gone. Love this land and pass it on. Pass it on.
What's up, guys? Mark, Beach Bluff Outdoors. Take a few minutes to do hopefully a short video. Traveling light when you're trapping. I've had this conversation numerous times with numerous people. How do you travel light? How do you stay light? If you've got the money, go buy you a trapping pack. The trapper's basket, nice, about $100, I think. Leftovers from trapping season. Most of the places you go on foot. I'm dropping stuff. You have to go on foot. Can't take four-wheelers. So how do you travel light? You can use a backpack. They work. I recommend it. It works just fine. The problem I have with a backpack are things like this coming open, a bottle of coyote urine, and spilling all in your backpack. And that's nice to have coyote pee all over you. Some stuff I use for raccoon bait. Man, this is all fish oil and clam oil. This stuff comes open. Not something you want all over your stuff. Salt. Man, if your salt gets wet, it ain't gonna do you no good. This stuff I use for raccoon bait. Rotten fish, basically, with vanilla and some honey buns and stuff. And this isn't stuff you want to come open. So, me personally, I'm not telling you guys how to do it. I'm just telling you how I do it. Simple 5-gallon bucket. It's easy cheesy. Man, everything sits in here nice and neat. Everything fits in here nice and neat. Carry a hatchet, making your cubby sets. Your hammer, it's your main trap tool. Making your dirt holes in your bed. Your anchors. Some pan covers. Good pair of work gloves. Your stake driver. Talked about your hammer. Oh, give you some free advice on this one. Paint this thing fluorescent dadgum orange. Cannot tell you how many times I laid this thing down in the grass and couldn't find it. Another little trick, you know, this is just steel pipe. Put a coat of paint on it, keep it from rusting. The other thing is take you some Corban or some Curlex. Should have had in your first aid kit if you watched my other video. Wrap it good, make you a pad. See, that's kind of soft. Can you see that's soft? This is soft. And then wrap it with electrical tape. Man, it takes a lot of that shock off your hands. But dog food. Get yotes working your set. And some cat food for raccoons. Work gloves. There you go. Man, it's about as easy as it gets. It's about as compact as I can make it. Depending on your line, depending on how you're working, I carry a trap I ain't even opened yet. Coon cuff. I've got a standard 50 caliber ammo can from the surplus store that I carry all my bait and lure in for coyotes, bobcats, and foxes. I I can throw a rifle across my shoulder, carry that little ammo can in this bucket, and pretty much go anywhere. It's not hard to do. There's a bunch of easier ways, I guess. Like I said, backpacks and whatnot. But I get asked a lot how I do it. This is how I do it. It's just easier for me. Plus, I don't have to change things up. I can sit this on the back of a four-wheeler. Y'all probably seen in some of my other videos, my little Honda, I put some old milk crates on the back. These buckets will sit right in there. You know, if it's time of year when you're dealing with freezing, you might want to carry a bucket of peat moss. But you can actually take a bag of peat moss, a little, was it 4 cubic feet or whatever, and it'll roll up and sit right down in here. Everything you need, right here. You don't have to go scrounging through a backpack. As you use it, it'll kind of naturally get itself in order that you're using this stuff in. And there you go. It's quick and easy. Heck, everybody's got 5-gallon buckets sitting around somewhere. So, use them. The other thing I do with these buckets, I'm going to address real quick, is just take some dirt, a little bit of sand, and some peat moss, put it in a bucket, mix it up real good, put a lid on it, or leave the lid off for a while and let it dry out. There's your bedding material. It won't freeze. That's what the salt's for also. If you're really having some hard freezes, put a little salt in your bed. We'll get in maybe later on how to bed a trap or how to make a particular set, but a lot of the questions I've gotten is, man, how do you carry all this crap? You carry a lot of stuff. This is it. This is what I carry. You can ask either one of my daughters, because they've both been in the field with me at some point or another, and you should see the face she's making. I'm not telling a lie. But wag this bucket around all over the farm, man. Man, you can throw a few traps in here. Still got room. What is she doing?
Stretching.
My dog is insane, y'all. Kenny, what are you doing, baby? Blue, sweetheart, you alright? You see Miss Blue is still recovering from her bout with heartworms and trying to get some weight back on her. It's been a constant battle. That's why we haven't hunted her much. But she's getting better, she's getting healthier. You see, she's in good spirits, she's happy. You see the slobber on her mouth. When I first started getting blue ticks, man, that scared me to death. They start slobbering all the time. Thought they had rabies or they were dehydrated or something.
So that's what that is.
Yeah, slobber around the corner of their mouth. When blue ticks get excited, apparently they salivate. They slobber everywhere. That's normal. Yeah, you can see Mr. Ranger back there. He's been digging. He's been digging in the middle of the pen. I just know. You see that?
Yeah.
Little butthead. Got a doghouse sitting there and he laying out. Well, he probably getting some fresh air. But anyway, so just an idea. I'm definitely not telling you how to do it, just telling you how I do it. Man, quick and easy. You see I painted this stuff orange. You don't want to lose this stuff. But this bucket's easy to carry in and out of the field. And that's really about it. We'll wrap this one up, and I think me and my young one here is fixing to go get a bucket of dog food and some water, start feeding all these hounds. That's like a whole afternoon event now. And she loves these dogs. You should see the look on her face. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. As always, if you got any questions, shoot me a message. I'm not telling you how to do it, just telling you how I do it. And maybe you can get some ways of doing it on your own. But I appreciate it, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.